This isn't the end. Another dream is waiting to begin.
Hey guys, this is my run on Dare to Defy Astreus Stage 1. In this stage, core works extremely well, especially if you have core's BT. And the reason for that is the enemies here will always be targeting your entire party with an all attack. They do not have any single target attack in their arsenal. This means that when the enemies get their turn, if you have linked core to both your allies, core will do 3 preemptive strikes per enemy turn, which as you can imagine quickly racks up in terms of damage. Therefore, the trick is how do you give them as many turns as possible to maximize core. Well, the game actually helps you there, because when the enemies hit 89% and 39% health, they gain a blue aura, and when the blue aura is up, if you do a non-fire elemental attack on the enemies, you will trigger Counter Whirl Slash. Counter Whirl Slash actually helps you a lot because that attack delays your entire party by 1 turn, and it also re-breaks your entire party as well. So essentially anytime the boss uses Counter Whirl Slash, your entire party will be pushed back, which is actually a good thing for you because the bosses will then get consecutive turns in a row, and therefore core will trigger his preemptive strike like a madman. That being said, Counter Whirl Slash normally hurts quite a bit, and this is where the second party member comes in, which is Warrior of Light. Warrior of Light main role is to provide the entire party with shields, and having that will negate all damage from Counter Whirl Slash. I did also use Warrior of Light as the main FR, but I think that's more optional. Reno's actually will work just as well, maybe even better. Haven't tested it out yet. Well, why Reno? Reno's slot in the team is the most optional one. Warrior of Light and core alone would be able to really abuse the Counter Whirl Slash mechanic, and that's all you need. I threw in Reno just so that I can start off the battle with 50% FR, so that it doesn't take that long to reach 100%. But I also threw in Reno because his Turk's combo attack delays your entire party, so in the off turns when the bosses don't have the blue aura and you still want to delay your turn, you can at least use Reno's Turk's combo during that time. Finally, the Choco summon is just there to save on the turn count. I will be completing my setup inside the summon mode as well as entering force time as well before it ends. One important thing about this strategy, you want to do a non-fire elemental attack. In this case, I chose the Fujin call to enchant my entire party with wind elemental. Importantly, you want to avoid ice, water and thunder elemental, because when the boss is below 40% FR, the boss actually absorbs water, ice and thunder elemental. So if you enchant your party with one of those 3, all your attacks will do 0 brave damage. Fujin's a great call for this because her party enchant lasts pretty long and really more than enough for you to finish off the fight pretty comfortably.
想定済みだ。責務は果たす。責務は果たす。想定済みだ。仕事だからな。よっと。
So this is the boss hitting 89%, they get the blue aura. This is when all my attacks will trigger Counter Whirl Slash because I'm Wind Enchanted. And it's also quite nice to see because Core is doing quite a lot of damage on his own. He is the primary damage dealer on this fight. And eventually, once you get high enough FR bonus, you can really see the boss starts to really sort of melt under his onslaught. Finally, it's my turn here, and this is where I start abusing Counter Whirl Slash. Any non-elemental attack will do because I'm Wind Enchanted, but I use Reaper's Gale because it is a free and instant turn. This way, I get to save on the turn count. I was hoping that by the time Core gets his turn again, I can use Reaper's Gale again to lock the turn count at 3. Unfortunately, his preemptive strike here caused a break on both enemies, so I was forced to take one turn here. Counter Whirl Slash, very nice. Just look at the turn order bar. Honestly, from this point onwards, you can even turn Auto Blast on if you want to. It wouldn't really make too much of a difference. Eventually, the boss will just kill themselves on Core's sword. While Core is doing his thing, one thing I wanted to make note is Core and Warrior of Light is actually a very good defensive combo core in this game. Warrior of Light Brave Shield is dependent on, or I should say the damage that the shield takes is dependent on your character's defense stat. So the higher your defense, the less damage your Brave Shield will take. Core's Oath of Absolute Defense increases your defense stat by plus 80%, which is really absolutely massive. This means that as long as Core is linked to you and he can link to both allies with his BT aura up, Warrior of Light Shield essentially lasts forever. You can see that when the bosses do their attack, they're barely even scratching the shield. So even if I never refresh the shield, it will never break the rest of the fight. I suppose unless you take multiple turns and the shield buff falls off, but that's a different thing. Anyway, when the boss drops to 69% health, sadly the blue aura disappears, so here I would have to take 1 or 2 turns to bring them to 39%, but I suppose that's okay. Once the boss hits 39%, it's all the way to the finish, so by that point in time, any attack that you do will trigger Counter Whirl Slash. The boss will take many turns in a row and Core will absolutely go crazy with his preemptive strikes. Finally 39%, and there's still like 6 turns of force remaining. We won't use that many turns from here on in because of the constant delays that we will get.
想定済みだ想定済みだ責務は果たす責務は果たす魂ごと砕け
Thank you very much. And thank you very much to you too, sir.
責務は果たす責務は果たす責務は果たす責務は果たす想定済みだ想定済みだ責務は果たす想定済みだ想定済みだ
Oh, Reaper Scale is back, so go Reaper Scale one more time and rinse and repeat. That's it. As always, I hope the video has been helpful, and as always, if you enjoy the content, do leave a like, comment and subscribe. It really helps a lot. Till then, I'll catch you guys in the next Dare to Defy stage. See ya!
May the light forever shine upon us.